to Theme Park Worldwide, where tonight we're here at Nottingham Goose Fair 2024.
We always love coming to Nottingham Goose Fair. The atmosphere is always so good.
It's actually the final night of the event tonight. Normally we come a little bit earlier in the run, but obviously we've been really busy with our trips and other theme parks that we visited. But you know what, we couldn't miss a year of coming here to Goose, especially when you got Aerospace just here behind us, the KMG Speed 32. Come and join us here on the channel for spot ride POVs, all the lighting packages, and just capturing the atmosphere of this awesome event. And I tell you what, it's a huge ride to have come to the event this year. Aerospace. I actually tried to ride this a couple of years ago at Barry Island Pleasure Park in Wales, and it was closed all the time we were there. So I'm looking forward to getting on this. It's the same ride that actually comes to Winter Wonderland, except that one's from the Netherlands and it's called Airborne. This one's permanently here in the UK, manufactured by KMG. So you're going to get straight on that in a moment. Obviously, with an event like Nottingham Goose Fair, depending on how busy it is, they can change the prices for rides. At the moment, it's priced at £10. However, I had a friend that was here last night and it was priced at £20 when it had a big queue, which is very expensive. And I said to myself when we were driving up here, if it was 20, I would not pay that because that's way too expensive for a fun fair ride. £10, however, is fine today. As you can see, it's absolutely walk on. Where you got the top scan just over here, these are always great fun. Equinox is here this year as well, so I'll give that a go. But I think first, going to start off with a ride over on Aerospace. £10, should get some awesome views looking out over the fair from on there as well. Hey, the smoke is rising, and it's time for Aerospace. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, I've been wanting to ride it for a couple of years. I didn't think I'd be riding it here in Nottingham for the first time, but here we go. All the caravans just down there for all the showmen and the families. Oh, what a view out here over Nottingham. Before it starts to throw it down, I might as well get on this. Wow, it's a beast. Spinning coaster right next door. Woo! Wow, that is a cracking view. Woo! Now tonight I'm glad I put my big coat on. Whoa! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa! Wow! Woo! I tell you what, it's great to see this massive ride come here tonight again. Keep my eyes open. Woo! Ah. Oh, blimey. Oh, that was fast. You can feel the speed on there. Woo! Slowing down a bit now. Just taking the view over the top. Oh. Wow, yeah, that was fast. I am freezing now. I'm going to put a big coat on for that. Look at the view though out over Nottingham tonight. All the fair down there. Wow, incredible. Whew. Yes, chill at the top now. I have to get everybody off down the bottom and reload. We have to sit at the top for about 3 minutes there just whilst they download the other side. Down we come. What a view though over the fair. Look at that top scan just down there. Equinox as well. Awesome. Well, of course, it was just me on that one. Big ride for you, Charlotte.
I think it's one of them with fun fair rides. They made me feel really sick, so I'm happy staying off ride and watching on these ones.
enjoy just the atmosphere, don't you? It is very loud here, but the atmosphere is incredible. And of course, we're coming a bit later in the afternoon, so it'll be getting dark soon as well, so we can see all the awesome lights on. I tell you what, it was good to get on there. Fantastic to see it here in Nottingham, but I can't help but feel a little bit disappointed. It felt quite short, or like it wasn't running to its full potential, that one there.
Like I was watching off ride, and it didn't look like it was spinning that fast, and the cycle wasn't that long for the price that you paid.
Loving the music. But yeah, that's the thing, like it wasn't even worth £10, let alone 20 that some people paid last night. It was good to get on there, but give me Airborne any day. I feel like Airborne runs so much better down at Winter Wonderland, and that's only priced at like £9 as well, so it's a bit cheaper. Good to get on it, nice to see the machine here, but yeah, I wouldn't rush back on there. In fact, I think just a standard booster, some of the other boosters I've got here run better than that, because yeah, it just wasn't amazing. Still the view, it was impressive to get on it, but yeah, I wouldn't rush back on there. But I've got to say, it does look the part off-ride as well with all the lighting on there, and I'm sure it'll look really good at night. But yeah, I just wish they were running it a bit more to its full potential. Going to get on the top scan shortly, and here's a look at Equinox. Oh, really excited to get on this. It's back in the UK. It's been out of the country for quite a number of years, and yeah, I'm really excited to get back on this. Of course, take you along for a POV. Again, looking good with all the lighting on there as well. Equinox. Well, very excited to get on Equinox, but before I do, I'm going to take you for a ride on the top scan just here. I love a good Mondale top scan, and this is always a fantastic ride. So come and join us, I'll take you along for the POV. Let's go. Woohoo! Straight in with it. Look at Equinox right next to it. Oh, it's weird seeing that back in the UK.
The destroyer.
I feel like it's going to be really intense. It's like he's going to go for it. So let's see. You know me though, I do love a good intense ride. Woo! Oh, there's the crazy balls. Hey! Just hanging in there. Look at all the caravans. One of my favourite things about Fun Fair are all the announcements. Hey Charlotte. Hey! Woo! Way! Love it. Woo! Way! Way! This is brilliant. Woo! Straight into it, no messing about. I tell you what, it's a bit more intense than Samurai at Thorpe Park. Woo! Woo! Way! Oh my god! Woo! This is brilliant.
We don't like you.
Oh, it's hanging in there.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Oh, Charlotte. It's hanging in there. Look at this view. Love it. Whoa! He's got a proper good announcement, the guy on there. He's great. That's the thing though with these fairs. They can just run the rides on some crazy cycles. I love it. Like you never see like Samurai down at Thorpe Park being operated like this. I tell you what, there's some screams coming from this now. Woo! Hey! Woo! Blimey! What a nice evil laugh. It is Halloween after all. Oh wow. That's it, all the lights are on now. Look at this.
We hope so. He's waving at me.
One awkward position. 3 and a bit minutes in. I hope they've got more than that. Come on, I'm not done yet. Let's have some more. Woo! Yay! He sounds like he's going mad in that hot cabin. It makes him miss the beast of Fantasy Island. Woo! 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 Are you feeling dizzy at home, viewers?
Hello, bonjour.
Oh, I'm glad it's not throwing it down. I was a bit worried that the weather wasn't going to be great tonight.
Yes, you. Smiling now.
That's a cracking view of Equinox just there. Is that it? Are we done?
We like it, they like it, we all like it, but we all like it.
Are we going more? Are we going
like
again?
it.
Let's keep it going.
I like it a lot. They also like chocolate.
He's good on the announcements down there.
God will always move at night.
Oh, we're going again. Oh, we're parking. I can't tell. We could be parking. 5 minutes. Oh, that was brilliant. Probably the best ride I've ever had on a Mondale Top Scan. Like a 5-minute cycle on there as well. Because the operator was a huge fan of the channel. It was great. You just keep sending it and sending it. Doing all the flips, insane turns. That was awesome, that was. He said he was going to give me a wild ride. And he certainly delivered. Like, that was epic. Right, up next then, it's time for Equinox back here in the UK. And yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a go. Here we go, I'm here on Equinox. And yeah, this is a stand-up ride. Charlotte didn't realise it was stand-up. Hey, we're off. Ah! You feel very exposed to the elements on this. It's not the most comfortable to stand up in, I'll be honest, but you know what? Good to have it back here in the UK. I'd be interested to know how well this has done actually whilst it's been here. I'm the only one on it right now though. People look terrified walking past. Woo! What a strange machine. £6 to ride. Yeah, I've always wanted to get on this. Whoa! Yeah, you almost feel like you're sliding out a bit. Oh. Good how you've got these 3 rides next to each other. Ah! Oh, blimey. That's a weird sensation now. Just laying here looking up. Ah! Oh, this is weird. Oh! Very strange ride. Yeah, built by KMG. Whoa! What? Oh my god, this is a weird sensation. You probably can't see a lot on the GoPro. This is very strange contraption. Yeah, it ain't comfortable. I wouldn't say it's like intense. It's just weird. Is there words to describe this ride? To be honest, if it wasn't a stand-up, it probably wouldn't be that exciting. But the fact you're standing up makes it quite quirky. Good view there, the Top Scan and Aerospace. Yeah, it's not too busy tonight. That's the thing with it being the final night. And yeah, I think we're going to see this at Hull Fair, because that's where we're going tomorrow night. Up to Hull in Yorkshire for Hull Fair 2024. And yeah, a couple of the rides from here. Oh my god, here we go. Oh wow, that was intense. Hey, yeah, a couple of the rides are going to be going up to Hull. Woo! Oh, that's a weird sensation. Ah! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! I'll tell you what, it's fun but blimey, it's uncomfortable, this. Ah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, like all the metal bars and stuff, I would not rush coming back on this. It's just so uncomfortable. Puts you in some weird positions. It's good to have it back, and I've been excited to give it a go, but just certainly not the most comfortable. All like the metal bars and stuff. I think that could be it. That's it, I'm coming down. It was really good to finally get on Equinox there, but I can't help but feel a little bit disappointed with how uncomfortable it is. Still, a very unique ride to get on.
I have never seen anything like that before. The fact that you stood up, Sean went on, I was like, oh my god, you stood up.
The funniest thing is, you were watching it for a bit whilst I was on these rides, and you didn't even realise, did you?
I did not even notice that people stood up on there. I just didn't notice.
It's one of them, like, it started off quite slow, but it was comfortable still. And then when it got to the intense, really good bit that you won, it was then very uncomfortable and took away from the enjoyment. So it was all right. I definitely recommend everybody going on there if you love trying unique rides, because I've never ridden anything quite like that actually. Very unique attraction, but I wouldn't rush back on there, mainly because it was so uncomfortable. I'm glad that I took my big jacket off, as I think it would have been worse. You don't want like loads of big clothing on riding that. You've got like these big metal bars, you got like the straps over your shoulders. It was all right, it was worth going on, but yeah, it's not one of my favourites. Best ride that I've enjoyed so far has definitely been the top scan. That was insane. Let's have a look at some of the other rides then down at this bottom end of the event. We came down on the tram here into Nottingham. Normally do use the park and ride on the tram service. I definitely recommend doing that if you come into the fair. Obviously, it's the final night when we're filming this, and by the time you're watching it, the event will have ended for this year, but always like sharing them top tips. So you've got them for next year and future years of Goose Fair. There you got the Magic Mound spinning coaster just down here at the end. It's a shame that Aerospace isn't running to its full potential, but it's such an impressive ride, isn't it, to look at. You look at it and think that's going to be one of the best rides you've ever had, but an airborne really is when it comes to Winter Wonderland. But yeah, this just isn't being ran to its full potential, I don't think, sadly. But still, I'm glad that I got on it after a very interesting trip to Barry Island a couple of years ago. At least I don't have to go back there to ride it now. Ride the bull, ride the bull. You got the crazy bull just over here. Bit of a Goose Fair classic. £4 to ride on the bull. It's always good fun. Hey. I feel like the bulls have been painted up a little bit. Yeah, they do. Ride the bulls. Oh, you got the classic centrifuge down here as well. Look at the skyline down this bottom end of the event though this year. Good to see, there's Equinox. Miami down here as well. And another junior coaster. There's a waltzer down here too. Hey, slingshot just there. I do like a good slingshot. I mean, once you've done a slingshot, you've kind of done them all, haven't you, really? But they are good fun once in a while. I always think that New York looks the part. One of the best presented rides. Music Express ride, look at that. All the traffic lights and everything. Statue of Liberty there in the middle. Yeah, always looks the part. But yeah, not that busy at all tonight, and that's the thing with it being the final night of the event. Saying that, from speaking to quite a few people that have been, they said it's been a bit quiet at Goose this year.
I've been chatting to a few people while Sean's on some of the rides, and they said that this year it's been quite quiet, so I'm not too sure why, whether it's weather or cost, I'm not too sure, but they say it's not been that busy. Yeah,
I'd say it's probably a mix of everything. I mean, you know, some of the rides are expensive, but then they also cost a lot to run and transport around, don't they, you know? But the weather's certainly not been the best for Goose this year. Jump and smile. Satisfying noise that these make. And of Of course, with an event like Goose Fair or any large fair, you do get quite a lot of repeated rides. Got a Sizzler just here. I'm sure there's quite a few Sizzlers, Dodgems, Miamis and Walters. You normally get a lot of all of those. A few boosters here as well. Juvenile ride there with the balloons. This bar always looks nice just over here. Getting us ready for Winter Wonderland. I can't believe that's coming up soon.
That is going to come around so fast now, isn't it?
It is, Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. Hoping for a few new bits at Winter Wonderland this year. That's what I really appreciate with Goose Fair this year though. Some new rides. Circus Fun House.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Crazy King Circus Funhouse. We have got 4 floors of fun made just for you.
Taking a little fun fair announcements. 4 floors of fun just for you. And you got the roller coaster just over there. The ghost train. I have done all these ghost trains before, to be fair. And you know which ones are good and which ones to avoid. But I'm impressed with this bottom end this year. It's very nice. You got some new bits to enjoy. And that's the thing with something like Goose Fair. It's not just about the rides for people. It's coming down, having your donuts, your churros. Might get some nice sugared donuts later. Walter number 2 just there. Looks great with the lighting though. Oh, a lot of people love the games as well, don't they? You got the galloping horses just over there. I always think you need good commentary on them though, you know what I mean? Just to add to it.
Number 4's winning the race, we got number 4 coming forward, number 1's coming forward, we got number 2 coming in and number 4 wins the race.
Hey, that was good, like fantastic. Oh, it wins the race. I'd love to see you working on one of theirs. If anybody owns one of them, drop us a message.
Come in and do it.
Charlotte will come and have a night on there.
Number 4's coming in, we got number 1 coming in at the back, we got number 7 coming in and number 4 wins.
There you go, look at all them slushies there. Love a good slush. What's your favourite flavour of flush? Flush? Flush. Your favourite flavour of flush? Your favourite flavour of slush?
Mine's got to be a blueberry one.
Because I was saying flavour, I said flush instead. Flush. It's not dead tonight though, is it? It's still a nice atmosphere. I didn't know it being the last night. I don't normally like coming on the final night of things. I like coming either the first night or at least the first few nights, you know, just to get the really good atmosphere. I didn't really know what it was going to be like tonight, especially the weather. Saying that, it's probably some of the better weather they've had. It's not been the best some nights this year. Another fun house just down here. Do enjoy a good fun house. There it is. Look at that one, quite a large one, isn't it? All the different features on there. Who's this? Here we go, look at all the snow on this. Hey. All that foam on Antico's, look at that. They've got quite a high foam budget on there. That is mad. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we've got a cakewalk hidden away just here. Yeah, there's a few older rides that come to Goose as well. You can't go wrong with a nice Helter Skelter as well. Look at that. That's beautiful. And here it is, the cakewalk that they got just down here. Yeah, just kind of hidden away. A few like classic rides and attractions just there. This is like classic fun fair that I love, you know, stuff like this. With the organ and everything as well, really nice. You got the big wheel just there too. Beautiful. And a nice Galloper's carousel. I like this, they've put it in all in one area really, a bit of like an older like heritage area, you know, with the wheel and the Gallopers just there. And obviously having the old time Brooklyn cakewalk and the Helter Skelter. I tell you what, that looks nice just behind it there, doesn't it? Great positioning for that. Good thing about Goose is they always have a lot of kids rides as well, you know, something for everyone here. Good to see some new thrills for this year though. It's a nicely presented one, isn't it? Look at that. I like the scissors. They've got like the little arrows on the top. They look good. Something about coming to a fun fair when there's been a little bit of rain actually makes all the lights shine brighter, doesn't it? That looks good. That's the Joker booster that you got there just behind it. That's a pretty good one. Sometimes the smaller boosters can be a lot bigger than better than the big ones, you know. Oh, look at all these turtles over here. I like how you got the little nets for catching them on the side there as well. What is this little dance that you're doing? Hot dog. Hook a duck, oh what a classic. Remember when you used to win a goldfish on them? Lots of kids' rides. I used to love these when I was a kid here as well, these little trains. I know they're quite boring really because they just go around in a circle, but these used to be like one of my favourites these days when I was really little. You know, literally just goes round in a circle. There you go, so many Helter Skelters here this year. There's one here, there's one behind it there, you got the old one off to the right hand side. So yeah, lots of repeated rides. Of course, a lot of them owned by different showmen. Actually, you've got to try and make your ride stand out. I mean, you know, you've got a ride, whether it's light air or things like bubbles that you can see over on this one. There you go, get the bubble machines on. There it is, bubble juice just down there. I've been coming to Goose ever since I was a kid. I mean, me and Mum used to come on like a coach trip here. I always remember these big game stalls like this with the big teddies. Look at all the tickets down there. So many tickets. And yeah, this bit up here has only got a few rides. It's like the main food area. Of course, the delicacy of Goose Fair is having mushy peas. Not a massive fan of mushy peas myself, but there you go. Hot mushy peas.
I like mushy peas actually, but it depends. Sometimes they can't be very nice. Sometimes they're very green. When they're very green, I'm not a fan. I like them just normal.
Mushy peas are green though, aren't they?
But sometimes they're like toxic green.
Oh, okay.
If you've had mushy peas, you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's your prices for your peas. Just a large pot, £2. Not too bad. Churros down there. I plan on having some donuts tonight. That is like a tradition for me coming to these fairs. It is good this time of year though, isn't it? Back into the fun fairs, and we've got Hull coming up next. Don't normally do them back-to-back nights, but we thought, you know, with how things have worked for us this time, we'll do them back-to-back. Yeah, we'll just have a little look down here. This is the one thing that has always annoyed me about Goose Fair, is the fact you've got like a couple of dead ends. It's like this, it's mainly like just a street with food, and then obviously got Aerospace over there, which is also a dead end. Would have been nice if they could connect it up, I've always thought, and just do the layout a little bit different, just to kind of connect it through. I understand obviously you've got like all the trailers and caravans for the showmen there in the middle, but I feel like they could just design it a little bit better, just so there's not like a dead end, you know. It's nice tonight because it's busy enough to give it an atmosphere, but it's not like too busy either. I was reading that Hull Fair last night on the Saturday night had record crowds. Obviously we're going on a Monday night, so we'll see what it's going to be like. What a classic here. You got the Mine Train, Europe's #1 children's ride. There you go. There we go. This is what I mean about the dead end. So wouldn't it be great if they could just like open up a pathway through the middle here to make it like a big square? Just like one pathway lined with some food stalls or something. It doesn't even need to have any rides, but just to connect it down to that bottom end. I tell you what though, it's very refreshing to see some new machines here for this year. Equinox looks a little bit busier now than when I was down there. I think a lot of people as well, they like riding fun fair rides at night, don't they? And if you're going to spend your hard-earned cash, you're going to do it at night, aren't you? And in terms of cash, a lot of the rides do accept card now, but cash tends to be preferred when you come to fun fairs. But a lot of them do also have card machines too. Yeah, good to see Aerospace here though. I just wish it was riding better. It looks so good, doesn't it? Hey, Bavarian Funhouse just here. Love the music. Na na na. Na, na, na. Crispy duck wraps just over there. Fancy a crispy duck wrap? Oh, all the food smells so nice when you're walking down here. Not sure about the crispy duck wrap for me, but I can smell donuts and churros. Look at it, prize every time, prize every time. Ooh, delicious just there. Yeah, I do fancy some donuts. I'm having a little bit of a walk round just to see. Plain sugar donuts, 4 for £5. I always like having a bit of a walk round, you know me, I'm a bit of a bargain hunter. Like to try and get the best deal. Hey! Yeah, you've had a cheeseburger, haven't you? Already?
Onions, oh, beautiful.
What was that, £6?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
You like a good cheeseburger, don't you?
Love it.
Hey, mini kids waltzing just there. Oh. And you can ride the Pepsi Max just here as well. You will see this everywhere now. We saw this not that long ago, didn't we, somewhere? I can't remember where it was now. Ah, it was in Rhyl. In Rhyl, in Wales, that's it. We saw that down on the front. Yeah, what's your favourite fun fair food? Comment down below. I'd be really interested to know what you love from a fun fair. For me, it's hot donuts. They are my favourite treat.
Mine's a cheeseburger with extra onions. Oh, beautiful. There they are.
Gotta be the extra onions for you.
They're so good.
I do like a good chips as well, to be honest. Just a nice, yeah, a standard chips. It's pretty good. So yeah, let's walk a little bit further down here. And like I said, I'll be coming back this way in a second. Just always like to have a look down here though, because you never know what there's going to be, and I'd like to show you the whole event. Talking of chips, here's Bert the Seagull with a chip in his mouth. Cuddly toy version. Right there. Yeah, I think you got another Miami down here. Carousel just there. And here's Avalanche. What I like about the backdrop for this Miami is how it's actually slanted, you know, to fit the name Avalanche. Instead of it just being flat at the top, that looks good. And that's it down at this end. You got the Hollywood arcade just there. Shows how big the event is though, doesn't it, when you look back at it all the way down there. Aerospace again. And yeah, you got that whole main section just down there. But yeah, this is what I'm saying about the layout, what makes it a bit annoying. To go over there now, if you were coming into the event from this side, you got to walk all the way down to the bottom there. You see like where the nice classic Helter Skelter is. Just turn right, just to kind of come back on yourself. So I just think it would be great if they could just do a little bit of a different layout, you know, at some point in the future with that. Hey, you got a nice little photo opportunity down here too. Belongs to the world famous Nottingham Goose Fair with the goose on there. I'm not too sure if it is George the goose or not.
I don't think it is George, because I think George is gone for the year.
But there you go, there is a goose on there, and obviously that's how the event started, literally selling geese. Oh, I found a pretty good deal there. 4 sugar donuts for £4, pound a donut. Can't complain at that. There you go. A lot of the time now, they do the loaded donuts, and for me, I just like a plain sugar donut, I do, to be honest.
I think they look really nice, but 4's too much. You really normally have 1, maybe 2 at a push, but if you have 4, it's too sick.
Oh, so these are all for me, are they then?
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of those, to be honest.
You like the loaded ones, do you?
I like the loaded ones, or I like a normal donut. Do you know where it's got like the icing on top with the spring?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're my go-to.
What's great about these, they've just come out, like, I don't mind waiting for stuff to be fresh, like, it's good that is. Especially when it's not really packed, you know, and food isn't probably being cooked all the time. I'd rather wait for things to be fresh. Like these are piping hot, 4 donuts, sugary donuts for £4. Oh, I've got to say, them donuts were absolutely delicious. Really enjoyed them. I accidentally did drop half of one on the floor though back there.
No, you did.
It was a bit disappointing, wasn't it? Right then.
I have gone for a pot of mushy peas. These are beautiful.
A Nottingham Goose Fair tradition, these are.
Nice and warm, and only £2. Brilliant.
£2 from the sawdust there. Mushy peas.
These are what I like, the ones that aren't really, really green.
Fantastic. Yeah, donuts were good. But here you get your flashes, and coming down into the main ride area just down here now. Looking forward to getting on some more machines. There we go, traditional cooked mushy peas.
£3 on that.
£3 there, ah, there we go. Yeah, £2 on the corner. I suppose they've got to compete, haven't they? These are £3. Literally just next to that churro stall there. £2. Fantastic. But yeah, family tradition of the event. 1946.
All through after its time, it continued every year.
I like how it's playing a story about his mushy peas stall on the audio. Different street foods down here. Oh, they were delicious. Yeah, a carvery down here as well. How are they for you, Charlotte?
Very nice, very delicious.
Nicely presented stall, isn't it? The grill house. some more donuts. Don't get me wrong, like, I don't mind the ones that have got like Oreos and stuff on, but for me, I just prefer like plain sugary donuts. Imagine thinking that in the next few hours all this is going to be closing and packing up for another year. Oh, look at this slushy stall down here. Got moving heads on and everything. Mirror balls. That's a fancy slushy stall, that. But you can do all that. How good are the slushies? That's the thing. Oh, nice German sausage. Lovely. You get some great food at the fairs. I always like seeing the different names of food booths as well at these events. Who needs Five Guys when you got Fry Guys just there? Charlotte's still going on the peas. Burgers. It's coming to the end of the food street just here. Yeah, this is the main place of food at Goose Fair. But of course, you've got a lot of other stalls and things around in the rest of the event as well. Always like this bit in the trees just here. And then looking out and seeing the rides off to the right hand side. Apollo 13, huge booster just down here. Going to be giving that a ride. I think that's also going to Hull. Now obviously Hull did start on Friday a couple of days ago. We visited on the Monday, but I normally always wait a couple of days really before going up to Hull, because some of the rides from Goose Fair do make the way up there. I think Equinox is going and Apollo 13 just there as well. They're both going up to Hull Fair, so we'll probably see them both tomorrow. It's quite funny really, because I'll be getting packed down tonight and it's going to be being built up straight up there. Look at all the lights just here. So it comes to the end of like the food street. This is actually one of the best views. You're kind of outside the event here. We do get some epic views to the right. So yeah, this is right opposite the tram stops. Yeah, we got the tram in. Like I said, we use the park and ride. Get the tram down here, just tap on. Takes about 20 minutes or so. Normally park down in Hucknall and then get the tram down here for if you're coming in future years and want some nice close parking. Obviously it's free to park there and then you just pay for your tram ride coming down. That's looking good, isn't it, with the lights? Oh, what a shot. But yeah, the tram stop's right outside of the area just here where they hold it, and yeah, you just get off at Forest stop because we're at the Forest Recreation Ground. What a shot. Because we've got some rain in the air now, all the light beams are showing up really nice. There we go, there's the tram stop right there, and you're straight into Goose. Yeah, nice and easy if you are coming down here to the event in a future year. Right then, I'm ready to get on another ride, I think. Let's have a look at what machines we've got down here. Food Factory. You got the classic funfair wave, you know, where they're waving you in. Come on to our ride, come and spend your money. This looks great. Controversial, but you probably get a better ride on this booster than you would going on Aerospace, to be honest. Look at the speed that's going round. Fantastic.
Come on, step this way. Get your tickets now if you're riding this one.
And tonight's Storm's only priced at £5 as well. Not bad at all. That good price for a booster.
That's a really good price. That is like, that's really reasonable.
Definitely. Limbo dancer. Hey. Always get the mood, Charlotte. You can check in for a ride there on Atmosphere. Rain's starting to get a bit heavier now, unfortunately. I did like foot-long hot dogs and stuff, but foot-long fries you can get just there. There you go, foot-long fries.
I want $5. I want a foot-long fry and then they're like this long.
Massive. Hey, gravity just there.
That's a fast one, man.
That is fast. Can't remember if you've been on this one before or not. What's cool about this, obviously a lot of them are wooden, aren't they? So you can't see inside. Here, because it's like a perspex, you can just see people on the side with the light in. That looks cool. Out of all the rides out there, these are the ones that I'm just not a huge fan of. I've done a couple of them in the past, but not a massive lover of these.
Oh my god, that is crazy speed. If you've got what it takes to ride the next one, pay now.
Yeah, this is where the Atmosphere gets awesome now, isn't it? at night. I mean, any fun fair is always better at night, isn't it? Look at this. Ghost train just over there, so many ghost trains. I love just seeing all these massive rides around. And you got the Halloween walkthrough just over here. I've not done this for a couple of years. It's £4.50. So you know what? I'm going to go and give this a go and take you all through. I remember doing it last time and thinking it had a lot of potential. So yeah, let's go and have a walk through this at £4.50. Why not? Here we go. I'm heading inside. Maybe they've made some improvements to this since last time I was here. Charlotte's getting a cup of tea, I think, just over there. Why not? Good view from here. Even though we're not like massively high up, pretty good view. There's a body hanging up there. Oh. I walked through loads of animatronics. I recognise that wallpaper from in B&Q. Oh, it's dark down here, I can't see anything. Oh. Oh, creepy portraits. Remember when they had these in the queue for Jewel at Alton Towers? Always think something like this has got so much potential. It's quite a creepy scene though. It's just not knowing what's round the next corner, isn't it, with stuff like this? That's a good scene. There's Charlotte down there. The what? Oh, look at the view from here. That's why it's always worth doing like a ghost train or a fun house or something, just to get some great views like this. Look at that. I can hear some screams coming from behind me. Oh, it's all gone very red as I'm heading downstairs. And these are a bit scared. It looks like loads of lads past me and they were terrified. There we go, that was loud, wasn't it? I don't think it's worth £4.50, but you know what? It is quite creepy. There's actually an actor in there at the top, a rabbit, which I didn't even realise. You don't even see him whilst you're in there. Well, I don't think so anyway. I wondered who you were waving at.
I was waving at him when I'd got me a cup of tea and he was like trying to draw me in. There he is. Hi, the rabbit.
Hey! Well, at the top, there he is.
Ah.
Hello. Fantastic. Right, donuts have settled. Time for another big ride. I'm looking forward to this. Before I head on the next ride, here's a look at the ghost train. Hey, we're being waved at. That's a put off straight away for Charlotte.
No, I wouldn't go in there because I don't like when they've got actors in there.
Actors,
yeah.
Actors. AKA some local lad from Nottingham that's just dressed up. Look at this, it's busy for the last night now. Look at the atmosphere here. Fantastic. Right then, it's priced at £9, but I've been looking forward to giving this a go. It's Apollo 13 just there. Look at the size of this beauty. I think the position of this as well means that I should get some great views from up there. So let's go. £9 to ride. I'll take you all on with a POV. Here we go then. Time to take off. We're on Apollo 13. Yeah, it could be a bit of a wet ride, this one. We'll see how the footage comes out for you all. But we'll see. Oh, wow. What a great view. Woohoo! Oh, we got a load on the other side first. I thought we were straight into it there. Just hanging in over Nottingham. This is always the fun thing with these boosters. Literally, I haven't tilted the GoPro at all. That's the angle that I'm now hanging for the next few minutes whilst I'm loading up down the bottom. It's always the fun bit. Cracking view there out over this side. Nottingham, yeah, you got the city centre just over there. Wow. Just hanging in. Shows how good of a job they do at these fairs though, doesn't it? Just packing everything in, and obviously planning the layout for stuff like this must be a huge task. Here we go, we're all loaded up at the other side. Didn't take too long, that one, about 90 seconds. And we are off. Woo! Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow, what a view. Incredible. Woo-hoo-hoo! Nottingham Goose Fair from upside down. What I love with this is like you got the smoke pumping out at the bottom. And you can just see in the clouds all the big spotlights shine up into the sky. Woo! 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 Speeding up now, here we go! Woo! Wow! Breeze on there. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh. There we go, I think that's it. A little bit shorter than I would have liked, to be honest. Well, that was a full-on ride POV there from Apollo 13. Another one that I've been really looking forward to getting on. But I've got to say, it did under-deliver a bit because of the length of the cycle. It looks so impressive, doesn't it? But then when you're on there, it was only 2 minutes of action. I almost spent just as long waiting at the top for the other side to load up. So, yeah, I think for £9 as well, quite expensive for what I actually got there. Especially when you've got another boost around the corner, which is £5. And it looks like the cycle's longer on that one. And there wasn't really much kind of swinging side to side on there. It was good, but it just got going, and I wanted that bit more, you know. So in terms of BFM, value for money, wasn't the best, that one, but still, it was worth going on. Tornado over there, KMG Afterburner. It was a bit of a cold and wet ride, that one as well, Charlotte. It was a bit chilly up there.
Oh no, I can imagine with the rain coming down. I'm glad I got my big coat on.
Got a good view from up there though.
Can you imagine with all the lights?
Yeah. Awesome lighting here on the waltzer, look at that. Well, I've got my favourite waltzer coming up tomorrow. I think I'm saving myself ready for tomorrow night. We don't normally do Nottingham Goose Fair and Hull back to back, so yeah, I'm saving myself for a lot of these for tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to getting back on Atmosphere Creator. The best waltzer going in my opinion. Here's a look at Red Devil. See all the spotlights up in the sky. Look at them all shine on the clouds. So many spotlights. Brilliant. Tell you what though, Apollo 13's got a nice lighting package on it. That looks good. The Dodge was just over here. Of course, you've got a couple of bigger Ferris wheels here as well. I think it's not all about big thrills. I definitely recommend going on a taller ride though if you are coming here. If you don't fancy doing like the bigger thrill rides, maybe something a bit tamer like the Starflyer just there, or one of the wheels. Yeah, this Starflyer may look familiar to a lot of you. This is actually the one from Fantasy Island.
That young lady's a winner. She's won 3 times.
Owned by Mellors.
It's now win the many ring. It's a pound in it. Yeah,
It's always funny when you come to a fair, isn't it? You see people with the big teddies all walking around that they've won. Stargate just there. Yeah, these are always good fun. Something that's really been upped at a lot of fun fairs in the UK the past few years are the lighting packages. Like, look at all these moving heads down here. There's a lot more lighting on rides now than there used to be, which is good. Just draws you in more, doesn't it? Spinning coaster just there. So you got 2 of these spinning coasters here at the event. Nice lighting package on the wheel just there. I feel like that's been redone actually. That looks good. Midnight Express just over here. Hey. This looks good with all the lasers. Nice lighting package. Quite a bit of smoke keeps pumping out as well. That's what I like. Got the tunes pumping over here. You can't stop the beat. What else? You can't stop the beat. Oh, great atmosphere though. I didn't really know what it'd be like on the last night of Goose, but it's been really good actually. Good vibe still tonight.
Like, it's still been quite busy, even though the weather's been a bit bad, but it's still nice and busy, which is good. It gives it an atmosphere.
Yeah, it does. That's the thing. Like, I didn't know if we'd be seeing a lot of stuff like packing up early and that as well, but it's not the case. You know, it's still got a really good vibe, even on the last night. Here's Terror Towers. Look at the witch spinning round up there. That's a good effect. This is one of them ghost trains though, like quite a lot of them unfortunately. What looks so good from outside, but don't ride the best. Yeah, a lot of the time, this spends its year at the Trafford Centre in Manchester as part of the Avengers there. Looks good though, there he is. Yeah, it's not got much on the inside, this one. I'd always recommend with ghost trains, have a look round the side or the back if you can, just so you get a bit of an idea of how far back they go. And you've also got the City Starflyer just here as well, which is a smaller one than the Mellors Starflyer just around the corner. We have got this here as well from Dancer Attractions. That rain's starting to get a bit heavy now. Rain's coming down a bit now, so I apologise about it getting on the camera lens. Always trying my best though. I feel good. That's your Fun Fair classic announcements right there. Super Trooper in the background though. Another fun house just here. I quite like these ones that have got like the little balconies out on the side. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look down here in this bottom corner of the event. Yeah, I got on them bigger rides just in time. I'm glad I went on Apollo when I did. It's getting a bit heavier now. It's a nice Dodgem, isn't it? I like all the lights. That looks good. I tell you what, IceJet always looks the part, doesn't it? Look at the lighting on there. Fantastic. Yeah, it's pouring down quite a bit now. Just got this bottom corner to see. I don't think I'll ride anything else though tonight. I want to save myself for Hull, because that's coming up tomorrow. Well, look at that. Beautifully presented ride. Probably the best presented ride on the whole fair. I do always enjoy riding an IceJet. I'm sure we'll be seeing it about again soon though. Loads of kids rides down here. There's another sticky wall just over there as well. Feel the force. Pumping. It's It's going to really filter out now, the rain's coming down. Yeah. Little waltzer to stay, I'll have a look down this bottom corner and then we'll get back on the tram, I think. Whoa, it's horrible now. Still, it said that it might rain all night, so we've done pretty well. Yeah, there's your Super Trooper that there is down here. Always remember the days when there was a Super Trooper at Alton Towers. I can't believe that. Funfair rides belong at the funfair like this. I mean, where the atmosphere is just pumping. Big bamboo funhouse just there, look at that. That's a pretty cool one, isn't it? I like how it's got the big net just kind of going down the side. Big bamboo. Look at that, you just can't beat it, can you? Seeing a big selection of rides together. Always just looks the part. Tell you what though, really impressive ride lineup down here this year. Nice to have some new bits as well. Extreme just over there. And of course the Super Bowl down in this corner as well. Oh, lovely classic carousel. Love how fast they are to run on to get the riders on. There you go, with the rain coming down, I think we're going to retreat to getting on the tram. Luckily we've walked around and seen everything though. And got quite a few rides in tonight here at Nottingham Goose Fair 2024. And this just shows how nice and convenient it is to get the tram. There's a look at Goose Fair. And here's the tram stop. Yeah, just pull it in. Final ride of the night, the tram. Yeah, we'll see when we get back down to the car and we'll wrap up the vlog in the dry. It's nice and convenient getting the tram. It only takes like 20 minutes there from the Forest Station down here to Hucknall on the park and ride. Nice and ideal really for getting to Goosey Goosey.
We've literally just raced across the car park. It's absolutely chucking it down.
Yeah, it's not the best out there now. I think we left at the right time. But still, really enjoyed it tonight. Good to see some new rides there at Goose Fair for this year because it just freshens up the lineup a bit. You know, you don't want everything to be the same every year because you've got a lot of the repeated classics. But nice getting on some of the new bits tonight.
I think it's one of them, if there was to keep bringing the same rides back, people just wouldn't visit. People get excited to see the new stuff. And the one thing that I do like with Nottingham Goose Fair is if you're like me and you're not a massive fan of funfair rides, you can still go and enjoy the event. Yeah, it's just the atmosphere walking around. It's been really good tonight. I didn't know with it being the last night it'd be much of a vibe. You know, I didn't have to be just kind of packing bits up and stuff, but not been the case. Maybe if you threw until I think it shuts at 9 in about an hour's time, then maybe, yeah, it is going to be, you know, starting to pack stuff down at the end. But in general, it's been really good. Fantastic atmosphere tonight. So yeah, don't be put off visiting on the last night because it's still just as good as any other night. Ride price, I'd say, have been pretty reasonable really tonight for most things. I know some nights they really do boost the prices up, and I enjoy getting on the new bits. I tell you what though, that Mondale Top Scan, I was on there for ages. That was so good. I was watching off ride, I was like, God, it's an intense cycle, this one.
Yeah, that was definitely my best ride of the night. It was good getting on Equinox, you know, again, and just seeing that. As much as it's not the most comfortable, it was good to get on it. Same with Aerospace. Again, it wasn't running the best cycle, but it was good to get on there and some nice views from up at the top. I just don't think the placement was really the best for that one. Would have been good placed somewhere else to get some better views from it, but still it was good fun. I did enjoy it, and then just walking around, capturing the atmosphere, seeing all the different rides. It's been awesome. I've not gone too hard on the rides tonight because tomorrow we're going to Hull Fair, so looking forward to this one. It's always a big fair, even bigger than Goose Fair, this one.
Hull Fair is massive. Like, the atmosphere there is just brilliant.
For me, it's the location of Hull Fair that I like, because a lot of it's built like on the streets outside people's houses and stuff. I just find it really quirky. Obviously with Goose Fair it's built in the park, whereas this is literally like outside people's houses and stuff. It's very bizarre but very awesome. So that's coming up next here on Theme Park Worldwide, and of course mixed in with some of our Halloween content. We've got Scarefest coming up at the end of the week. It's always a good time, you know, getting some of the Halloween things in at the parks, and then some of these big fun fairs as well. But thank you very much for watching, and that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in Hull.